You know, I always knew Muhammad had a special place in his heart, a special love for Kosair. And I was always aware of Kosair since the time I mean, remember watching television. Kosair has always been a big, huge part of the Louisville community, you know, for the work that they did and the things that they helped so many children here in this community and beyond. But when I learned that Muhammad donated his first paycheck from his first prize fight with Tony Hunsaker to Kosair, I was pleasantly surprised, but not surprised, because that's who he was. You know, I know growing up, Kosair had a special place in his heart too, because these were kids who had special challenges, physical challenges. Muhammad was someone who was blessed with physical ability. So I'm sure it broke his heart when he thought about children who, you know, sometimes would be confined to a wheelchair, maybe never being able to walk, not being able to lead what he would be able to do, walk on his own 2 feet, something that a lot of us take for granted. So I wasn't surprised, but I was pleasantly pleased. And it just speaks to Muhammad's character. This is where he probably felt he could make the greatest impact, but it wasn't the last grand gesture Muhammad would make, but it was the first. And I keep on thinking about the Ali magic, the Ali effect. And that really was what it was. It was that joyful attitude, that love toward people and wanting to be of service. You know, service is the rent we pay for our room here on earth. And that was one of his famous quotes. He believed that with his whole heart. And it just made him a joyful person, a happy person. Muhammad's first love was children, all children from everywhere. To lift their spirits, to give them hope. And that's what he was all about, giving people hope, giving them inspiration. And it's a lesson I think a lot of us could learn of giving back. It makes you a better person. It makes you feel better because you've done something for someone. Yeah, I can't imagine, you know, how many children Muhammad was able to meet and talk to and sort of bring a little bit of that Ali magic in here at Kosair. And I'm so happy that Kosair has taken the opportunity to try to collect those stories, those narratives from kids who were Kosair kids back in that day, in the 60s, people who may have met Muhammad, and keep that as part of their history. You know, I always think of Muhammad's life as a gigantic tapestry filled with all kinds of colored threads. And somehow, these people who have met Muhammad, they're one of those threads that are woven through that tapestry. And it just delights me to no end, and I know it delights Muhammad, that he is part of the Kosair tapestry. He's one of those threads. He probably hopes he's a thick one and a gold one that goes through that tapestry as well.